Good morning to everyone. So in the previous video we had already started chapter number 1, that is integer, isn't it? So just within 5-6 seconds we are just recalling the definition of integer. Okay, so what do you mean by integer? Integer is what? It is a combinations of positive and negative number along with 0. This is a simple definition of integer we are having. Okay, what is integers? When we are having any bag is filled with the positive and the negative number along with the 0. So that combination is said to be as an integer. Clear? Then, or we can say, if we are talking about a bookish language, then all natural numbers, 0 and negative of counting numbers are called as integers. This is the bookish language definition. Okay. Now, as I told you in the previous video, there are 3 type of integers exist. First is the positive integer, second is the negative integer, third is the 0. So, positive integers are all positive. This I can explain you by drawing the number line. Suppose this one is the number line we are having. 0 exists at the middle. At the right hand side of 0, all the positive numbers exist. So these are called a positive integers. And on the left hand side of 0 or a number line, all the negative numbers exist. So these are called the negative integers. And what about 0? 0 is an integer. Remember that 0 is an integer, but it neither positive nor negative. ना ही वो पॉजिटिव होता है ना ही नेगेटिव होता है. As I explained you in the previous video that 0 is a neutral. It cannot be written as plus 0. It cannot be written as a minus 0. These both are wrong. Okay, 0 should be written as 0 itself. That's why it is said as a neutral. Clear up to here? This we had already studied in the previous. Now let's see some definitions. Definition is over. Only one definition will be there. Next is about the properties of additions integer. Properties of addition integer, that means total integers is having total 4 properties. First is the addition. Okay. Second is the subtraction. Third we are having multiplication, and fourth we will be division. So under addition we are having closure, commutative, additive, then next one will be additive inverse. Okay, like this we are having 4 or 5 properties under addition. Then similarly for subtraction we are having closure property, commutative property, additive property. But in this, except the closure, the rest other property does not exist. Similarly, we are going to see the property for multiplication and division. Okay, one by one we will going to see, then it will be more clear to you. Clear? So here we are having properties of additions of integer. So first property is closure property under additions. Okay, so last year also you people had studied in class 6 about closure, commutative, additive, associative. Okay, this year just we are going to see under integers. The same properties comes under natural numbers, under whole numbers. Okay, same, the name will be remain same, the function might be the functions also remain same. It's about only operations, nothing more difference will be there. So here we are going to see closure property. So what is closure property? Closure property of additions under integer. The sum of two integers is always an integer. Here what the property states that the sum of the two integers always an integer. Suppose I am having any number. Let's take any number, that is 2 and 4. The two positive integer if we are going to add. This is plus 2 and this is also plus 4. Both are positive numbers. And since we are talking about addition, isn't it? We are talking about additions of a number. So when the two positive numbers is going to be added, whatever the result we are getting is a integer. That means दो पॉजिटिव नंबर्स को अगर हम ऐड करते हैं तो जो आंसर होगा वो पॉजिटिव ही रहेगा और we will get that number is an integer itself. That means positive integer we will get, and that positive integer is set to be as integer itself. Whatever the answer we are getting, after addition it will be remain integer itself. No difference will be there. Okay. Similarly, if any one of the number is going to be negative, suppose the second number will be going to be negative. First number is 2 and second number is 4. If in the first example we had added the two positive numbers, isn't it? In the second example we are going to see when we are taking one positive number and other as a negative number, and both one positive and other negative number, when it will be added, what the result we will get? Plus and minus will be minus itself. So plus 2 minus 4 will be minus how much? 2. The answer is minus 2. So obviously it is a negative integer, isn't it? That means whatever the answer we are getting, either it is a positive or negative, it will be remain integer itself. Since positive, negative and 0 is a types of integers only, isn't it? That's why. Now in the second example, if we are going to consider the first number as negative and the second number as a positive, and when both the number will be added, the result we will get it as, what the result we are getting? Plus 2. Since 4 is a greater number, so whatever the greater number is there, that result comes, that sign comes in the answer. So here it is a plus 2. So plus 2 is an integer itself. Understood everyone? So here it is said that closure property, whatever the positive or a negative number, when any two positive, any two negative, or one positive, one negative number is going to be added, whatever the answer we are getting, that answer is a integer itself. ये है इस प्रॉपर्टी का मतलब. Understood everyone? Now next property we are having commutative law of addition. So here we are having commutative law of addition. If a and b are any two integers, then commutative property states that, what is commutative property states that, suppose a is an integer and b is also an integer, and vice versa, when we are going to change their position, b is also integer and a is also integer. So this one is the commutative integer. Suppose for example, if we are going to take any value of a, let's take, this is the property, isn't it? Let me show you again. This is the property. If suppose the value of a we are considering as 2 and value of b we are considering as minus 4. Okay. So since here a plus b is the left hand side, is equals to, what is right hand side we are having? Right hand side we are having b plus a. This is only the property. Now in this LHS and RHS, that is a plus b and b plus a, we are going to substitute the value of a and b. So in the left hand side we are having a plus b, that means 2 plus minus 4, isn't it? B value is minus 4. And in RHS side, b plus a is there, that means minus 4 plus 2 we are having. Have you understood? Now solve it. You will get the required answer. Last year you people had already studied how to solve the integers, isn't it? That is plus and minus will become minus. So 2 minus 4 will be minus 2. Why the minus 2 comes? Because 4 is a greater number than 2, and whatever the number is greater, that sign comes in the answer. That's why it will be minus 2. Now in the right hand side, minus 4 plus 2. Minus and plus will become minus itself, isn't it? So minus 4 plus 2 will become minus 2. So look, LHS and RHS, both the answer is coming same. LHS and RHS both are equal. Hence commutative property under addition is satisfied, because LHS and RHS both are negative number coming, minus 2, both are equal as well as a negative integer. Hence commutative law of addition under integers, it is satisfied. So have you understood this property? Student, it is very important property because it will be helpful for everything. Next year when you will promoted to the next class 8, the same property you are going to see in the rational number also. Okay. So study the property very nicely. Now next we are having the associative property of law, that means property itself. Don't get confused. Then you will ask me, teacher, here it is written law and you are saying property. Law and property both are same. Okay. If we are going very deep, then a little bit difference will be there under law and property. But casually, if we are talking, it is somewhat same, isn't it? Now let's see about associative property. What is associative property? If any three integers we are having, that is a, b, c, then what the associative law says or property says, that a plus b will be inside the bracket plus c will be equals to, that means this is the left hand side. What will be in the right hand side? Right hand side will be a plus bracket b plus c, close the bracket. Understood? Only the difference is that in the left hand side the bracket is between the first two numbers, and in the right hand side the bracket is between the last two numbers. Okay. Now we will see whether the property is satisfied or not. Satisfied or not मतलब उसको प्रूफ करके देखेंगे कि LHS और RHS की वैल्यू इक्वल आता है कि नहीं. अगर इक्वल आता है LHS और RHS की वैल्यू इक्वल आता है मतलब प्रॉपर्टी सेटिस्फाई हो रहा है. अगर इक्वल नहीं आता दैट मीन्स इट इज़ नॉट सेटिस्फाइड. ओके. सो लेट्स टेक एन एग्जाम्पल. सो वी आर कंसिडरिंग A as 2, B as 4 and C as -3. Okay. So what the left hand side? We are going to solve the left hand side first. So a plus b bracket, close the bracket, then plus c. Substitute the value of a, that is 2, value of b is 4 and value of c is -3. Okay. Since inside the bracket, according to the Bodo-Mass rule, inside the bracket whatever the number is present inside the small bracket, first we have to solve that, isn't it? So here plus 4 and plus 2, plus and plus will be plus itself. So 2 plus 4 will be how much? 6. Then minus and plus and minus will be minus. So what is, we will getting 6 minus 3. So 6 minus 3, the answer will be 3. Have you understood up to here? Now we are talking about the next we will see about RHS side. Okay, so what is RHS? RHS is this one. A 2 plus B is 4, then minus 3. Plus and minus will become minus itself. So minus will come outside the bracket. So 4 minus 3 will be how much? Plus 1. So 2 plus 1 will be 3. Isn't it? So look here. LHS and RHS, both the answer we are getting. LHS answer we are getting as 3, as well as the right hand side RHS answer also we are getting same. That means LHS and RHS both values are equal. Hence the associative property of addition of integers is satisfied. Like this, the same questions can come in the exercise also, that you have to show whether LHS and RHS will be equal. Some numbers will be given or some values will be given for A, B, C. You have to substitute the values in the property. That means here you have to substitute and verify whether it is satisfied or not. If LHS and RHS values are equal, that means the property is satisfied. If it is not equal, that means it is not satisfied. Have you understood up to here? Now, student, if you are having any doubt, please can ask me through my WhatsApp number. You will get my WhatsApp number by your class teacher. If you are not having my numbers, consult with your class teacher. You will get my numbers from your class teacher. Clear? You will get my WhatsApp number from your class teachers. So contact your class teachers. They will give my number to you. So here we are having the next we are having here existence of additive identity. Next property, the three property is completed. First is the closure property, second is the commutative property, third is the associative property. Now next property under addition of integer we are going to see is additive identity. Additive identity is that property, additive identity एक ऐसा प्रॉपर्टी है जिसमें ज़ीरो को ऐड करने के बाद नंबर इटसेल्फ आता है. वॉट एवर द नंबर यू आर हैविंग आफ्टर एडिशन विद द ज़ीरो द रिजल्ट विल कम द सेम. सपोज a plus 0 is equals to 0 plus a. Okay, this one is the LHS, this one is the RHS. Left hand side will be equals to right hand side. So when a is added to any number, the result will be a itself. When 0 is added to any of the integer, the number will be 0 itself. That means if suppose I am going to add 99 plus 0 is equals to 99 0 plus 99. What we are going to consider? What is the property? Property is a plus 0 is equals to 0 plus a. In place of, if we are the value of a is taken as 99, then 99 plus 0 is equals to 0 plus 99. This is the right hand side, this is the left hand side. Okay, so 99 plus 0 will be 99. Okay, 99. Then 0 plus 99 will be 99. That means LHS is equals to RHS. Hence this additive property is exist. Clear? Now you will ask me, teacher, what about the negative integer? If a is negative, then what will be the result? If any number is negative, any integer will be negative, then the answer will be comes in the negative itself. Suppose my a value we are going to take as minus 5. So minus 5 will be here, plus 0 will be answer will be minus 5 itself. When 0 will be added with the negative number, okay, so that will be answer minus. So both negative integers is coming in the LHS and RHS. That means again the same thing is happens, isn't it? So this is the additive inverse property. Have you understood, everyone? Next property we are going to see about the subtraction. So dear student, remember that in many times in the previous video and at the starting of today's video I had told you that properties of subtraction except the closure property, rest other property, that is commutative, associative, then except this closure property, commutative and associative property does not exist. It does not exist मतलब वो उसमें LHS और RHS सॉल्व करने पर वो LHS और RHS की वैल्यू इक्वल नहीं आता है. That is only the property of subtraction of integer. Okay, so let's see the subtraction property. If a and b are any two integers, then a minus b, if a and b is any two integer, so whatever the values we are going to solve here, the answer will be integer itself. Suppose we are going to take an example, 2 minus 5, the answer is minus 3, minus 2, minus 6, the answer is minus 8, isn't it? So whatever the answers we are getting over here, the answer is always an integer. मतलब हम कोई भी नंबर लेकर के कोई भी दो इंटीजर्स, चाहे वो पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स हो या नेगेटिव इंटीजर्स हो, उनको लेकर के अगर हम सब्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो जो आंसर आएगा वो हमारा इंटीजर ही रहेगा. दैट इज़ ओनली द क्लोजर प्रॉपर्टी अंडर सब्सट्रैक्शन ऑफ इंटीजर. ओके, बट इट इज़ while seeing the commutative property. For commutative property of addition, what we see is a plus b is equals to b plus a. But in this, since it is a subtraction, a minus b will be not equals to b minus a. Why it is not equals? Because suppose let's take a value as 3 and b value as 5. So 3 minus 5 is how much? 3 minus 5 is minus 2. So 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 will be plus 2. So whether this plus 2 is equals to minus 2? No, it is not equals. Hence LHS left hand side is not equals to right hand side. That's why this property does not exist. And I had told you many times that property of subtractions of integers does not exist, the commutative and associative property. Except the closure property, rest other property does not exist under subtraction of integer. Why it does not exist? The reason is when we are going to solve the LHS and RHS part, it will never be equal. When it is never be equal, that means it does not exist. Have you understood up to here? Next property we are going to see properties of multiplications of integer. So dear student, this properties of multiplications of integer, and one more property is left, that is properties of multiplication in properties of divisions of integers. Okay, that this two property we will going to see tomorrow. For today's class, thank you everyone.